Okay, so I'm here talking with Gemini about prompt number 4, which is the fact that is the power of knowledge conveyed, is the power of knowledge determined by the way in which it's conveyed? And I started asking questions about like how we can understand the power of math. And Gemini brought up this idea of E equals mc squared, and the fact that it actually sort of contains and shows us that there's a tremendous amount of energy contained within every single atom, and that specific math actually explains that. And I asked Gemini about like, well, why is it E equals m times the speed of light squared? Because that's what it is. And why is it the speed of light squared? Why is it not cubed? Like, what is it about the universe that sort of made that sort of happen in math, right? Gemini, can you tell us a little more about that what we were talking about?
It's great that you're diving into the details of E equals mc squared. To recap, the speed of light is squared in the equation because of how space and time are related in Einstein's theory of special relativity. It's not just an arbitrary choice, but a fundamental aspect of how energy and mass interact in our universe.
And so you talked about the fact that nuclear weapons are derived from E equals mc squared. You also talked about the fact that like it's what makes stars shine. So let me ask you this: is what's the most powerful thing in the universe? Is it physics and the natural phenomenon that exist, or is math more powerful than the physics because it somehow can describe or explain exactly what's happening?
That's a really deep question. It's like asking if the rules of the game are more powerful than the game itself. Math provides the framework for understanding the universe, but physics is what fills that framework with the actual phenomena we observe. It's a fascinating interplay between the two.
So the math is the rules of the universe. The math is the rules of the game. Wouldn't the rules be more powerful than the game itself, right? Like it kind of feels like, or are they equally as powerful?
That's a really interesting way to think about it. You could argue that math is more fundamental since it describes the relationships between things. But you could also say
Lost you there. Yeah, it feels like math uh, is this incredibly powerful thing, right? If it describes this relationship that literally makes the stars shine, then and it's also doing everything that we're interacting with right now, and it also is the basis of the economy, right? And like, and yet so many people don't seem to like math. Like most people sort of like talk about math in like a negative way, and so like it's not conveyed very well.
that's a really good point. Math is so fundamental to our world, and yet it often gets a bad rap. Maybe it's the way it's taught, or the focus on abstract concepts without showing how they connect to real life. It's a shame, because math can be incredibly beautiful and powerful.
Are there any countries that teach math better? Like I've always heard that obviously like in Asian countries, there's more of an emphasis on math, and I've heard that like the United States has fallen behind other countries in math. Is there better methods? Do they teach it in a different way?
That's a really interesting question. Countries like Singapore and South Korea consistently score high in international math tests. They often emphasize a strong foundation in basic concepts and focus on problem solving. But there are lots of different approaches to teaching math, and what works best can depend on the individual student.
Okay, but for example, is it like does anyone ever focus on like teaching about the beauty of math and how math is interwoven into the universe? Because that seems like a good place to start to get people to buy in, and then you tell them exactly how it works. But first, like show them the beauty, right? Like It's like sales 101. All right, so I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna wrap this video up now. This was a first look at math on prescribed Title IV. I'm gonna continue it after this.